on some of your stories, you say that you visited Kurdistan. You came for a regular visit, a normal visit?
So we have a friend, and he's my childhood friend, and I know him over 20 years.
Kurdish.
Yes, Kurdish. So we visited him last September, I think.
September,
so.
yes, for 1 week.
And we came like here to see the country, because we are normally we used to be filmmakers. So
Documentaries or
documentaries, fiction, also reclama, and Marcus. I'm doing all the projects with Marcus always. He's the cinematographer.
wow.
And I'm directing things. And so we wanted to see a little bit about the country and to, find maybe some inspirations for a new project, and also to see my friend, to visit him and his family. And then we came here, and then we were spending time together, and then he was asking me like, hey, Filip, here's no German bakery. We should make a German bakery here. And I was,
You didn't have any experience in
I
baking in Germany?
Yes, I have. I was, when I was 13, I started to wash dishes in restaurants. So I come from, from nowhere. I mean, from not rich family. So I worked my whole life a lot and very hard. And I started with washing dishes. Later, I had like a little coffee. I was making the managements there and working there. And I was also working in bakeries when I was 16. So in the morning, I learned things. Yes. So.
But before you came here, you probably did not have the idea to one day open a bakery.
No,
you did.
No. And she was asking me like, hey, we don't have any German bakery. And I was like thinking, wow, it's so nice, when you have the chance to do something first. So to be a pioneer, for the bread somewhere, it's like very, very, very good thing, because you're making something good,
And everything is made there fresh and
we make every day everything fresh, so it's getting baked in the oven every morning, and this what is left during the day we are giving to security or to poor people. So
people who live around there.
We know, for example, the security guys, they sit there whole night there. We give them like what is left.
And you said like the other day that you are already working on a new branch, a second branch for the bakery. That means business is doing well, I guess.
Yes. So for now we can't complain. So now we are involving our new shop, and like there's a lot of small things to do around, like getting the chairs, getting the tables, getting like everything done. And yes, so and the idea came up because like the bakery is a really local thing. So people who live in the house around, they go to the bakery. And now we are also like seeing if we can get this bakery to another place. So
our idea, or
starting like a new shop now.
Yes, our vision from the whole project is that we want to make a franchise, or we are already a franchise now. We have the second shop. It's in Star Tower, in MNW Tower, next to the Star Tower.
Close to the Star Tower, yes.
Yeah, between Cavalli Tower and between Tulip Towers.
Across Dream City, right?
Yes, it's directly in front of the Dream City entrance, and this will be our second shop. And hopefully until the end of the year we'll have our third shop also. So what we want to do, our vision is to invent the real German bread here in Kurdistan. So we want to
so the franchise basically is starting in Kurdistan.
Definitely.
Exactly.
It will be under the same name.
Definitely. Filip and Marcus Bakery. It started in Kurdistan, and we want first, of course, to make our bread popular in Kurdistan. So
Nice.
Hopefully in Dohuk, hopefully in Suleymaniye.
So you have bread as well as sweets, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Exactly.
We have real German bread. All the ingredients are original German ingredients.
You bring them from Germany.
Yes, it's everything from Germany.
So
Nothing. Many people, I know they make a lot of copies from things also here, but we are 100% original. So, and if you taste it, you can ask every people who lived even in Germany. I know many Kurdish people who lived in Germany. They say this is like the same taste like in Germany.
That's what I was going to say. There are many Kurds here who have lived in Germany. They have come back, and also German community. Do they visit you? Do they know about your?
Definitely. We had a lot of customers who are coming. They lived in Germany 20 years. They came back to Kurdistan, and they know, of course, about
brings back.
And I think that basically they are really happy to have us here because that's the only thing which they don't have here. So
yeah, and that's what made you also start.
That's why we came in now here. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And we have here in Kurdistan many bakeries. We call them Nano Akhana, where they make the. What do you think of those bakeries?
It's nice. I also like it. I mean, I love Kurdish breakfast. You know, in the morning with eggs, with honey, with nuts, with how you say naan?
Naan, yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
The Kurdish samoon.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I also like this, but I mean, you know. The German bakeries are, we used to go every morning in a German bakery. So it's normal that when you wake up in the morning in Germany, you go take your bun, you bring it home, you put what you like on it, you know. And it's even also, these things, what we have here, very good for the stomach. We have good, these ingredients are very good. And it's, for example, the black breads, it's very healthy. You don't got pain in the stomach. And I think it's also like a good thing, you know, also for what I'm eating, healthy eating.
So
we'll invent one thing that I want to mention. We also want to invent some gluten-free bread. So also
Soon, yeah.
is there like a demand for it, for gluten-free? Or that's why you are thinking of it, or you want to introduce it to?
I want to introduce it because many people ask me for gluten-free. And I know in Germany also many people have problems with gluten.
Exactly.
So I think it would be very good also to have for those people who don't, how does it say in English?
I don't know.
Es nicht ertragen.
Yeah. So they can't eat like the normal one, and now it's better for their stomach if they have like the gluten-free bread actually.
So this we will have soon, I think, in about years.
I know you are working on your second branch, but where will be the third one? Also in Erbil or maybe in another city?
It will be in Erbil, but it's, I think for now, a secret.
Yes.
So we will.
In Erbil?
Yes.
Yeah, in Erbil, but yeah.
So did you think, before you came for a short visit, did you think Erbil was the kind of city that it is now? That it would have bakeries, ice cream shops?
Yes, so I know Erbil is, you know, like I visited the city in the last autumn for the really first time, and I was really surprised how things are working here. So the city itself is kind of evolving really fast. So they build up a lot of houses here, and you know, in Germany, everything is settled, which is kind of nice, but it's really slow actually. And here the businesses and the city is evolving really, really fast. And that's kind of interesting for us too. And that's why I thought, okay, if we have a real chance to find a bakery, then it's definitely here. And this came to my mind, yeah.
That's true, yeah. Erbil is growing really fast. You said in Germany it's slow, but Germany has been building for decades.
Exactly.
This
and
has
in Germany
started.
I think every niche is kind of taken. You know, so the market is really solved out in a way, and here it is not, which is interesting.
How was the process of registration and finding a place to rent and all that? You know, sometimes it takes most of your time when you start a new project.
It was, kind of hard. I mean, to make the first job, of course. But we have a good friend. He's helping us a lot.
Yes.
So without our friend, nothing would work.
For sure, yeah. Sure.
That's true. And so you also, I don't think you would spend most of your time here in the city, because I saw one of your videos. So was it far away from here?
We went to Balakayati.
Balakayati? I haven't been to
Balakayati. The village Valash.
Wow.
And it's so beautiful.
To shoot the movie, actually. Yeah.
And we shot there.
Shoot the spot, yeah.
The spot in these beautiful mountains.
Exactly.
I mean, mostly we spend our time in Erbil, but when we have like the opportunity to go to the mountains, we love to go to the mountains because it's very, very nice and the air is very, very good.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah. So you spent, like you stayed overnight, or it
Yes.
was a day trip?
Exactly. Yeah.
We stayed also overnight, yes.
Wow.
It was very nice. We did some nice barbecue, some good kebab, and you know.
Kebab. Are you not tired of kebab? Because some people who come here for the first few days, they love kebab and then they
Sure, sure.
I mean,
get tired of it.
I don't go every day, you know. I try not to go every day, but it's very delicious. And the meat here, it's very good. In Germany, you can't find
Yes.
this quality of meat that you find here.
I agree. The meat here is
Here and the food, the basic quality is really, really high.
Also, you know, the tomatoes.
Exactly.
Here in Kurdistan, the tomato is a tomato. You know, I eat the tomato and it's very, very, it have tomato taste. In Germany, when you go to the supermarket, it's not a tomato. I don't know what is this. It's like strange.
Artificial.
It's water, you know. It don't have
Sometimes it is
tomato
artificial,
taste.
maybe in the winter time or so, you know. They look good and they look fresh, but when you taste it, then it's like
And if you want to have a real tomato, you have to pay $10, you know, for 1 kilo of real tomatoes, for example, because if
now in this at the moment actually is the tomato season. You could buy about 10 or 20 kilos for $10 or less. You could buy a whole
but
box
the taste,
for $5 probably.
the taste is really good from the vegetables here. I really love it.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
And with vegetables and fruit, if they all look alike and they are all smooth and nice, you could tell that something is wrong because they use pesticides and all kinds of
Exactly.
chemicals, so they are perfect.
that's it. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
But you go to the local market here, if every tomato's shape is different, that's
Exactly.
much better.
Exactly. Yes.
Even the meat in Germany, you know, when we go to supermarket, it's not, you really have to spend a lot of money to find good meat. It's very expensive. You have to
Yeah.
go to a butcher or to go to some village outside to find good meat. But
Do they allow local butcher shops in Germany? Like people,
Sure. But you know, this is always like a little niche because you know, like the majority of the people they are buying cheap stuff from the supermarket, and then they are getting tired, and then they're saying, "Oh no, this is not so good," you know. I think also in Germany you find really nice places, but you have to look for them a long time. Actually, yes.
I probably in weekend markets, farmers markets.
Kind of, yeah. Where
Yeah,
the
we have
local
this kind of-
stuff around, yeah.
we have also a vegetable market, I think, where many of people from Turkey, they sell like vegetables.
Yes.
In Berlin, we have this. It's very famous, and there you can get also some stuff which is like much way cheaper than in normal supermarkets and stuff. But you also have to find the time, go there, you know, and often you go to a supermarket that's next to your door, you know. You don't drive half an hour to.
Convenience, yeah, whatever is convenient.
Exactly.
Yeah. With the meat here, I agree. I've also tried meat in different countries. It's dry. It's basically industrial scale meat. Whereas here,
made fast.
fortunately, it's not industrialized yet.
Exactly.
So people have their farm. They have still sheep farms and
Exactly.
other cattle farms, but it's not 100% chemicals. And
Exactly, yeah.
I think that's
That's
my
what it is.
feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes the quality good. And for the coffee, Kurdistan, I think, is not a coffee drinking culture. It's tea, right? Well, yeah, but now it's picking up. I must say, you go to people's homes, offices, and places.
They also.
Yeah. They offer you coffee.
No, I started here to drink a lot of tea. I drink every day 1 tea or 2 chai. So
Do you have tea at the bakery?
we have also tea, yes. We have also tea there, yes.
And where do you get the coffee? We know that you get ingredients. from
Our
Germany.
coffee is the Pasalacqua. It's from Italy, from Napoli. The beans are coming from Mexico. So they're coming to Napoli. They're getting roasted in Napoli. And then, so our coffee is coming from Italy, Italian coffee. It's a very nice espresso. We have also very good, I would say, old school machine, the Vega.
Exactly, yes.
Maybe you can tell some technical things about the Vega because the Vega have a very interesting history. Or I should tell?
I can tell you so many things about it. You know, like when we were in the shops here, we saw a lot of coffee machines here too, but they have a lot of shiny buttons and functions here and there. And, you know, like these things, they used to break fast, actually.
Exactly.
And then we turn to, you know, like in our machine, you can only adjust like two or three things, and that's like basically it. So you can adjust how fine the powder is grinded and how much pressure you're getting inside the coffee cup, and that's it basically.
So
So
you
they,
found that.
to just also know the history about the Vega machine, our Vega machine, it's the mechanic inside, it's exactly the same mechanics as from the 50s, 60s in Italy. So they made a machine that the farmer, for example, can change the machine in his village very easily.
User-friendly.
Pretty simple.
Simple, the mechanics
build.
simple. So he could change it like a tractor, you know, you can make it by yourself. So nobody have to come extra. And this is a good thing about our machine, that we can make everything by ourselves. So nobody have to come from Italy to change it. We or Marcus can change it by himself. And the espresso, what is coming out is the real, original Italian espresso.
Wow.
Yes, we have
That's
the real
important.
original Italian espresso. And the way the Italian makes it since, I don't know, 80 years, 90 years,
Maybe
100 years.
yes.
But I
So
don't
we
think...
try really to stay real, you know, in this, what we are doing. And
And also the person, I think, who operates it also has to have the experience or the passion, right? It's not 100% the machine. Like
of course, yeah, you have to know exactly how much, what kind of extraction, so wie sagt man den Mahlgrad,
How fine the powder is.
how fine the
I can't
powder
tell you.
is,
Yeah.
stuff like this. But I mean, we have very good workers now also in the shop. They learn very fast and they understand everything. They also have experience in coffee before, so they get used to it and they like it a lot. Of course, we don't have now this, you know, these new machines with thousands of programs, and
Exactly.
we make it in an old school real way.
Very
And
simple, basically.
everybody who try our espresso, he knows that we have a very, very good espresso.
That's true, because when I go to many of the coffee shops here, on the menu, they have everything that you would see somewhere else. But often it's not true. It's just a name on the board. Espresso, Americano, cappuccino, for example. Most of the time, I say that because you said you have good workers and probably you are training them. It's very important for anyone who works in these places to have some training in order to make it. Otherwise, anyone would say, I will make a good cappuccino.
Of course, of course. And also how we invited also the menu for the drinks, for example, we really try to stay German. So when you go for Germany, you can order one espresso, one double espresso, you can order coffee cream. It's like almost an Americano, but it's a longer, it's
More
a longer-
extraction, actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a little more small extraction from an espresso, but it's like a coffee cream. We have this in Germany. It's like they don't have it here. It was so funny.
Like the Italian black coffee.
Yeah, it's like the Italian black coffee. And of course, we have the cappuccino. Then we started to make, also we tried to fit some things that the people like here. For example, Spanish latte and
Put some
iced
flavors in.
yeah, with some
on the
flavors.
menu,
But we wanted to keep it not too much. So sometimes it's better things to keep as simple as
That's
possible.
true, yeah.
And you
If you listen to your customers, you will have to expand your menu every day.
yes. So
Probably.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm very happy with our menu, really. It's very, very, with our drink menu, I think we made this good. Of course, we had to explore in the beginning, and sometimes customers coming and asking, hey, do you have this? And you're like, oh, sorry, at the moment, I don't have this, but maybe I will have it soon. And then you're thinking like, oh, should we put this in the menu? Maybe they ask for these drinks. It will be hot in summer. The people like to
Have cold drink.
cold drinks. Yes, we did new, you know, because we come from a cold country.
Exactly. You prefer more
yes,
hot things. And,
And so we started to get a little bit now, of course, used to it. And it's our first summer in Erbil.
what do you think of the summer?
I love hot. I love it. So for me,
I'm also pro summer. I like summer normally.
Me
If
too, yes. Yeah.
you are more happy, your mood is more happy, and
Exactly. But it's sometimes it gets a bit too hot, especially during midday. You would have to,
you have to
if
stay.
you can, take a nap or
Find the
disappear.
shade, yeah, yeah.
But I mean, we come from Berlin, and in Berlin, our gray days are starting in October, so September, October until March, April. So it's almost always gray.
Mm, yeah.
And then sometimes you're thinking in December, wow, when the sun is coming out.
That's like true. I mean, even combined to the other cities in Germany, Berlin has a really gray winter. I don't know why, but Berlin is like kind of gray for most of the time from November till February, March.
Yes,
So
it's
the winter
really
there is
always
really
gray.
sad kind of thing. Yeah.
I've been to Berlin once, and actually it was in the heart of winter on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
On late September, and all I remember was exactly gray,
Yeah.
snow. I was getting into the subway.
Exactly.
The summers are nice.
Snows everywhere, like patch, and then
But not this white snow, you know, it's like more this when it's also melting and it's
just like crushed ice a little bit, you know.
Yes.
So there are areas in Germany that's not as gray as Berlin.
I think so, yeah.
We get more
Maybe
sunshine.
in the south,
My home
it
city,
is much more nicer. Yeah.
yes, I grew up in Freiburg, in the south of Germany, and there it's like we have the most sun in all Germany, the most sun hours Freiburg have. And we have this white snow, we have the mountains, and everything is white in winter. And this is very beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. The white snow with blue skies. It's an amazing image.
Yes, this is like
Actually, yes.
this winter we have in Freiburg. And in Jena,
Jena, I think it's the middle of. So Jena, I came from Jena, which is let's say middle-sized to small town in the middle of Germany. And I think there it is also a little bit more nice, yeah, in the winter times.
But here I went to visit a river. We have a few rivers here, but one of them is called the Great Zab, the longest and biggest river. I go to swim every summer, and other times I visit the river. And there I say that this river relies on snow and for most of its water. So here we really want as much snow and rain as possible in Kurdistan in order to solve the water shortage problem.
but you have a place in the mountains, I guess. I think for skiing, right?
Yes. Yeah. There is a...
I should definitely have a look there soon.
to go skiing.
So I love ski, basically. That's a big hobby for me.
On Korek Mountain. I don't know if there are any other skiing places, but on Korek I've seen it, in winter.
Nice, yeah.
It's amazing, exactly. Actually, in the 1920s, a British engineer who built the Hamilton Road, this road that goes from Erbil to the Iranian border to Soran and Hajj Omaran, back then in early 1920s, he says that Kurdistan must build a ski resort.
Really?
100 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
He said that all the mountains of the world are almost like explored and visited and discovered.
Yeah.
And still, I think our mountains are not fully explored to their full capacity.
Yes.
That's one other adventure for you to check out.
Hopefully.
Open
one day,
a coffee shop and bakery at Korek Mountain. It's a major
like up the mountain, and then there's one bakery on top.
I think you will have a lot of customers there because it's a beautiful place. Thousands, tens of thousands of tourists go there throughout the year.
Okay.
Yeah, they go to Korek, and I don't know if you have been. It's very close to Erbil.
No, never.
Not very far. And so do you get enough time to speak German with Germans, Kurdish Germans here? There are many. Because whenever there's a foreigner, they say, oh, I met someone from Denmark, who has come back from France. It's a multilingual city, I must say.
We meet, a lot. I mean, in the bakery, we always talk with somebody. Yes, I really met a lot of people. It's very, very nice.
Yeah,
they're also happy to talk German, you know.
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
How are you? Or where's Filip? Where's Marcus? We want to see Filip and Marcus, you know.
Yeah, you have become the name and the face of your franchise, I must say.
And I think also for the next shops when we will open them, we try to stay as long as possible for us. Also in the shops to talk to the customers and to see the customers. I think this is very important also.
It is, yeah. And I haven't done any business, but I hear that for a business to succeed, the owner must always be present to manage things, to be there and interact with customers.
Yes. It's important. And I think for us also, because I mean, we put our names, you know, for the brand. So
yeah, that's true. When you see the ads and videos, it's yourselves.
Exactly.
This is a good thing about what we can talk, by the way, about our social media.
You are on Instagram most of the time.
yes,
or
most of the time
other-
on Instagram. I will try and also to make more reclama also on TikTok, maybe also Snapchat. The people are using here. But yeah, what we have also what our idea about this internet thing. So we are filmmakers, and we were thinking when we came here, we were watching a lot of videos from different cafes, and it was very interesting for us because the way of how the people are filming here, it's kind of a different way.
Well, in what way?
It was many spots. Yeah, you see a lot of nice cars. Also the aesthetic of people who are acting, and it's a different aesthetic than we used to.
You mean advertisement videos or general videos of
General videos of general videos, coffee shop videos.
coffee shop videos?
And then I was thinking to Mark, asking us, because we come also from the documentary film, you know, we used to shoot documentaries, and I was asking Marcus, what do you think? Maybe we should make some videos, you know, where we have some stories inside, for example. So a story of the sourdough bread. What is the history of the sourdough bread?
That's such a great idea, yeah.
To keep it a little bit more documentary, to have some story behind what we are doing. So even the spot, what we did now, you know, do have a little scene, some acting inside. And I think we want to go more also this way, so to keep the documentary style in our videos.
Tell the story basically of your product.
Yes.
Than just saying we have this bread or this croissant, how the history of it.
You know, like when you're shooting these kind of movies, you could choose the way to have a lot of nice gear. Maybe have a drone, have a gimbal, make a car coming in, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. You know, that's nice for the moment, sure. But I think people are really interested in other people and their stories.
Very
true. That's why you don't need a complicated gearing stuff. You just need to know what you want to shoot and then like do it. And just so be close to the people, listen to them, and then like see what they do, you know.
For me, it's so funny because this social media, it's almost like making a film, but on long term, you know. I mean, when we shoot a film, we're writing a script. So, and we have a script, for example, for a short film, we have maybe 15 pages, 16 pages. So we renew the script 20 times until it's finished, you know. Even then it's not finished. So, and then we are starting to prep the film and prepare everything. And then we shoot the film. And after we shoot the film, we're starting to cut the film and then to make the music and the sound follies and everything. And so everything takes a long time. And if, I see it also a little bit in this way, you know, the social media thing from Filip and Marcus Bakery. It's like really a never-ending series, you know. Yeah. And it makes a lot of fun to look always for new ideas, what we can do, or how we can build up Filip and Marcus. And so also, it's not just, you know, selling the bread. It's more for us. It's really a big vision behind this. Really.
That's true.
So, I mean, of course, the quality of the products, what we have, but also the whole concept behind this. So this whole video concept and the story concept.
It is very important, and I hear that these days streaming is very popular. To live stream, I hear that people make tens of thousands of dollars a month by just live streaming their daily life. You could probably live stream. Yeah, it's one of the major sources of revenue. There are some websites other than it's called Twitch, and some other websites where you
Yeah,
just
I know,
live
yeah.
stream from morning to evening, a few hours. So you're training or baking or preparing the dough and all that, telling the story could be live streamed on one of those websites, and they're watched all over the world, and Kurdistan as well. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know exactly. I think Twitch was more for like kind of gaming ones. Was it right? No.
You could live stream on it too, because the gamers
yeah,
live
yeah.
stream their gaming.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We didn't think about it yet, so maybe in the future. But I think, like when you live stream, you're directly streaming what you're doing,
Everything, yeah.
which is nice, maybe. But I think like maybe when you shoot something first and then you cut it and then you make a concept, then you can like form this more to the thing that you want to have it. But
Yeah.
we didn't thought about it yet.
No, I didn't have the idea yet.
I didn't have the idea yet.
I
Maybe we
also
could,
Be interesting maybe
not for now,
for
I think.
in the morning, how the day starts or something, that people see.
And we just want to keep like a quality and like,
That's true.
when you're
We come
streaming,
from the
like
same.
everything. It is like, hey guys, I'm like here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm also for that because I come from a journalistic and writing background.
exactly.
I don't like live unfiltered things. I love editing and making sure nothing goes wrong. Everything
Yeah.
fits in its right place. Yeah, but that's
Sure,
what.
I can understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I also hope we will shoot one day a film here, a real film in Kurdistan.
You just
Behind the
film
scenes,
to go back to your.
No, I in Kurdistan. I hope we will do one day a project.
What will it be? Because earlier we were talking that you were saying.
I was already I wrote something, but it would be good some German Kurdish story. I think this could be the theme of the field. What we could shoot here, like some story between Germany and Kurdistan.
Yeah.
I think this would be also nice here for the people.
Sure.
Yeah, there's huge. I think the biggest Kurdish community in Europe is in Germany.
In Germany, yeah.
Yeah, so you would not have any problem finding stories in Kurdistan to connect a family or someone with Germany.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe when we have time, more time one day.
Once in the far future, yes.
Yeah, and I don't think there is any culinary school here. I don't think there is where people go and study cooking to be a chef, to be a baker, as in other countries. But do you know if there is
No,
any?
I don't have. No.
Yeah, so
For
you
baking, I don't think so. I mean, we have schools for baking in Germany, yeah.
Yes.
And you have, I mean, in Germany, you have almost for everything. They call Ausbildung or a scholarship for everything.
For like everything, kind of, yeah.
So in everything you have some system. This is very good. What we also learned in Germany, and
you must then in that case train your own staff or the people who work with you.
yes, this would be. I mean, maybe in the future, if we have more shops, this would be amazing. Yes.
Yeah, that could be one of your other projects, to a small
Because when
training
people
place.
ask us for this, like, oh, can you give me the recipes for this? And I'm like, I'm so sorry, I mean, I would love to, but I can't for now,
Oh, so you have something you can't share, right?
Of course, we have
Not everything, yeah.
we have our secrets, and we want also to keep our secrets for what we are doing. We can't tell everything, to everybody because it's our baby.
There are many other cafes, and do you find them genuine? Other coffee shops under different names?
I'm very surprised about the quality of the designs of the coffee shops here. It's amazing. So there are many coffee shops who they design it so nicely and so beautiful, really. And also the restaurants, they're amazing. I mean, we go a lot for Kurdish food, which is very nice.
Exactly, yeah.
Like Bride Gosht, Kozi.
And of course, the cliche thing is dolma.
Oh, I love it. But the designs and how the people do it in some places, it's very, very nice. Really, I really like.
Yeah, and with your own design, I came the other day because the whole franchise is new. So it's not like Starbucks for you to have a standardized design. You also came up with you had probably a lot of freedom to design your coffee shop.
This is the designer. Marcus is the designer.
And you had it in mind before, or as you went along, you started the tables, the chairs, and everything?
Yes, you know, like basically my whole idea was to keep the shop simple and to keep, you know, when you have a lot of stuff on the walls or on the ceiling or complex tables and chairs, you have a lot of distraction for your eye and for your mind. And I want the people, or I want us to focus on the bakery goods and on the coffee, like basically. And also like our shop, it is not small, but it's not too big. And I want to keep it clean and fresh a little bit. And yes, so it's like based on 3 colors, which is like wooden color, gray and white. And I mixed these kind of together. And I hope, or I think that it calms people down a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. It has a lot to do with it affects the customer's mind, or how the atmosphere where they
think so. Yes,
exactly.
Hope so.
And it's I must say it's a European style, because I've seen many coffee shops in Europe. There are only 3 tables or 4, tiny, but you say
really.
So it's intentional to keep it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost when you come in Berlin in some coffee shop, it's the same thing, the same feeling when you come in Filip and Marcus bakery.
But
it's really a little part of Germany.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I felt. But often someone who passes by a coffee shop and sees they have only 2 or 3 tables, they wonder how they make any money. Is that
so you were wondering the same thing with us, or
no? Like sometimes when people pass by us.
You mean in Berlin or here?
Here or in Germany or anywhere, they say, "Oh, this coffee shop has only 3 tables. Why don't they put 24 tables
the people
to have more customers,
bigger places?"
Yeah, well, I don't know how it works.
Good question, actually. So I don't know either. So I think like maybe the half of the customers within our shop, or maybe more of the half, they go in and they buy something and then they leave.
Yeah.
And then maybe like the other 40% they sit and drink a coffee and stuff like this. And yes, so we try to make both things work good. Yes.
That's
we have
true.
a lot of takeaway customers as well. In the morning before job, they come, they grab a sandwich and they go.
I saw, the other day when I was there, a few people came and they left with their coffee and.
But this is also the concept of a bakery, right? I mean,
exactly.
This is really. I mean, I do the same in Berlin. In the morning, I have an appointment, or I have to go for this rehearsal or interview. I go to the bakery fast. Hey, give me please a coffee, and you go.
Exactly.
This kind of way. That's why our 3rd shop will be a bigger shop for sitting also.
Yes.
And then we will have some specials there, so it will be very, very interesting.
The next one will be bigger than this one.
So you know, like in Germany, the bakery culture is of course a lot bigger than here yet. So you have a big bakery, but only with like 2 or 3 tables, because the people come and then they are going. So and here we saw, okay, here's a lot of coffee culture. People, they like to rest and sit. And we try to mix these together a little bit more here.
Yes. And usually often with restaurants, we've seen that someone in the US or in another country opens a restaurant. Let's say they open an Italian restaurant, but they add something local to it. They mix the original idea with a local flavor or a local touch. Do you think that's possible, or is there any Kurdish thing you could add? Create a new item, for example, a new type of drink, a new type of cake or something?
Yes.
Or there is nothing to add to it?
We are always changing items now. We'll change like every 2 months items. So, but of course we will stay with our important items. We will stay, for example, our sourdough bread, which is amazing. We will leave in the shop. Our baguettes.
So basically, we had turkey ham, because the people here, they used to eat turkey ham, of course. we just thought about, I don't know if we will involve it further, but to, you know, we sell pretzels with butter. Maybe we sell, or once if like a customer asks, pretzel with the local cheese. So that might be a thing. But you know, the German things or in the bakery, they are really fixed. And I think they're working well. So we improved according to the tea a lot because people here, they like to drink good tea, of course. And that's it, I'd say, yes.
I think this pretzel with pudding inside. This would be a nice thing.
With custard.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's this pretzel with
So we have
custard inside.
something in
don't
the
have it
mind
now.
to just
Not
check it
yet.
out, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
And there is Turkish coffee, Arabic coffee.
No, Turkish
But
coffee.
no,
would-
not at your place, but generally we hear Turkish coffee,
Yes.
Greek coffee. Is there something German? Someone comes to your shop, a tourist or a local, and say, "What's your special?"
I mean, the coffee cream, it's
It's a coffee cream, basically. Yes.
the coffee cream.
The
It's from Germany.
coffee
It's
thing, yeah.
coffee thing in Germany, you know.
Yes.
Wow.
So over, I don't know, when the first Italians came to Germany in the 60s, probably from there, it's like typically German. You say, I want Kaffee, ein Kaffee Creme bitte, oder, yes, ein Kaffee Creme.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. Erbil is becoming a metropolitan city. It's a hub. We
More and
have
more, yes.
sometimes almost 1 million tourists. And now the government has plans to, in the next 10 years or so, bring 20 million tourists a year. And
Oh, wow.
when a city grows like that or a country, you would need a German bakery and Italian coffee shop and all of that. You told me that you've come at the right time. What made you think that, like to Erbil and open that? What do you see
I
there?
think because we see how, like you said, how fast the city is growing and how big the city became in the last years. When you see the pictures, for example, we are in Queen Tower.
Crazy. Pretty crazy.
Before a friend showed me pictures before 10 years, it was different.
That's true, yeah.
It's crazy.
Everything is
So many.
brand new, yeah.
Everything's
Yes.
growing really, really fast.
It's like a new city which is getting built now. You see all projects. I'm looking always from the balcony to this pavilion project, which is getting so big, and I see how many things they're building up. So the population is growing,
That's very true, yeah.
and I think we're at a good place.
Yeah, at the right time, as you said. And you would, I guess, get enough time with all this busyness and all that to
I hope
practice your guitar.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
We have to stay healthy. That's the most
Sure, yeah.
important thing. And to stay positive, and everything will go by himself. And a lot of work, of course.
No, I agree. I mean, just opening a foreign coffee shop in Erbil is adding to the positivity. Music is always good.
Folge deinem Herzen, verfolg es bis aufs Blut. Gewiss sind all die Schmerzen am Ende für was gut. Ob ich so wanderte im finsteren Tal, da flüsterte mein Herz mir zu, jetzt warte doch einmal. Ich rannte immer weiter, ich hörte ihm nicht zu. Das Leben war mal heiter mit dir auf Du und Du. Ich weiß, du bist geduldig, fragt sich nur wie lang. Ich bin dir so viel schuldig und du glaubst, dass ich es kann. You can't get away from your heart. You can't get away from your heart. You can't get away from your heart. We are Das Leben ist ein Paradox, ein Spiegel meiner selbst. Ich höre dir beim Schlagen zu und hoffe, dass du nicht welkst. Du treibst mich an durch fremdes Land, ich tanze auf dich zu. Da sind die Segel auch gespannt mit dir auf du und du. Blut verschmiert und zugedröhnt, quer durch meine Adern. Du lädst mich ein zum Tanzen und doch werd ich mit dir hadern. Eng umschlungen, weit entfernt, drehen wir uns im Kreis. Und immer flüsterst du mir zu, kalt und heiß. You can't get away from your heart. You can't get away from your part. You can't get away from your heart. We all know it's hard.
Fantastic. Wow. That was amazing. A perfect ending. Is it your song?
Yeah, it's my song.
What's the name of the song?
Hard?
Heart.
Yes, yes.
So is it German and English?
It's German and English. I have a band. It calls Zucker Daddies, like Sweet Daddies. And I wrote the song for. I have a singer. I do this with him in Germany, and we were writing an album for our kids. So for my daughter and for his son.
That's an amazing song. I love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
It was perfect.
So thank you very much.
It was really nice talking to you. I wish you all success.
The same.
And
Thank you so much.
welcome to Erbil once again. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.